In this video, I will be showing and explaining how to use the slide master command and function to modify the appearance of a PowerPoint presentation as a whole without having to individually change each and every slide layout, and to also save it as a template for future presentation that we would want to build. And I will also present and show how to create a PowerPoint presentation into a video. So first, let's say we work for a company, no matter what the name is, and we have to create a PowerPoint, to build a PowerPoint to do a speech in front of investors for the said company. And that we would want to use that PowerPoint template and layout for future PowerPoint presentations that we would want to build for any projects or any circumstances. So first we would want to create a blank presentation for this for this step, and then we will arrive at the step of creating a slide if we wanted to. But now we want to modify the whole PowerPoint appearance and save it as a template for future presentation. So we're going to click on the View tab, which will arrive at this view here. And then we will have the Master Views box, which has the Slide Master, Handout Master, and Notes Master. In our case, what interests us is the Slide Master button. So when we click on it, we arrive and we see all these slide layouts here that we have. So we have the title and content layout. We can also have a to content layout, a title only, a blank layout. We have a lot of layouts that we can modify, that we can duplicate, and we can also create new layouts for our template. So now let's say that we want to modify the title layout slide, or just every or other layouts. So where we click on the title layout slide, we arrive. Now let's say I want to change my background styles for my presentation, and I want it to be like kind of a grayish or dark black, dark gray font of background style. So I click on it. So that changes my title slide layout backgrounds to this color that I just did. And then I can also modify my text boxes. So I can click on it to select the text box, go on home, and then say that, oh, I want it to be bold and underlined for when I modify it. And I want it to be just a little bit, my font, I want it to be more, a little bit less big than I already is. So that it's modified too. I can also change the color if I want. I can make it yellow, I can make it green, I can make it red, or I can leave it white. So let's say we're going to make it yellow, and same thing here for the subheader for the title slide. And then we can also remove the dates. I want to leave it here for my presentation. Now we have all other slide layouts here, but there's some that we won't be using for a future PowerPoint. For instance, this one. So I can click on multiple PowerPoint layout slides and just click on them and delete them because I won't be using them. So let's say I've selected all of these one. So sorry, I will just go select this one and this one here, and I'm gonna delete these layouts. So they're removed, and they will be removed from our templates for the future. Now our title slide has been modified. But now if I want to have another type of background in all of the slides, I could just select them all, go to Slide Master, and this one, I want it to be, just a darker slide, or let's say we want it to be blue. So then all the other slides will be blue, except the title slide that we just modified. If we also want to add just, let's say, a picture of a logo on it, so we can go in your file location where you put your picture. Let's say, for instance, I'm going to just put a picture of Australia here because we are a company from Australia, and I wanted to send it to back as a background. So this layout, when I will using this slide layout, we'll have this Australian picture as a background. and that's it. So let's say we're done modifying our template. We close the master view, and we arrive here. The modification has already been done. Let's say we want to save it as a template for future use of this template. So you do the save, and you go where you want to save it in your file location. I will save it as my video project file, and let's say I'm going to change the name to video PowerPoint. And then you have to make sure that you change your type of file to PowerPoint template as it is here. So you modify it, and then you write it, and then you save your template of PowerPoint. Well, I'm gonna close PowerPoint, and I'm gonna go back to it to open a new presentation. And then you have the templates there that are already there. We have already done templates for you that you can select to create your PowerPoint. But you can also go on personal, which will be the templates that you created in the future. And if we see, we have the video PowerPoint template that we just created moments ago. So I click on it and I do create. And then I arrive then. My title slide is there. So if I click and I want to say video presentation, you see that all the modifications I've done to the text box are done. Modification are done. And then I want to add another slide. Let's say I want to add the Australian picture slide that we created. We click on the new slide, and then we have all the layouts that we just created. So we have the section header slide, which is the slide that we put the Australia picture to it, and then the slide has been added with the picture on it that you can't move because it's the layout that you created. So let's say Australia, a beautiful country, because our company is based in Australia and we want to talk about a country we're based on. And then when our presentation is done, you don't want to present it in front of people with having to carry a controller or just press the button on the computer or the keyboard to switch your slide during presenting it. You can create a video with your PowerPoint, which you have to go into the backstage view, go into the export tab here, and then we are already on it. We have to create a video. Then when you're here, you can select the type of quality of your video you want, from standard to HD or to full HD. For instance, we just want to do it as standard because for the sake of this video. And we don't want to use any record timings and narrations that we've already been put in the video. We just want a straight video of our PowerPoint. And then you can change the seconds that will be spent on each slide. Now automatically it says 5 seconds, but let's say I want to talk for an average of 45 seconds on each slide. Well, I can put this. And then when you're done, you click enter or you click the create a video, and then it will automatically put the type of saving into an MPEG-4 video. So then you go to your file location that you want to save it. Let's say, for instance, again, my video projects file, and then you just do save. When it's done, you will see the little bar here that is creating the video. Now you just have to wait that the bar is full, that the video is fully saved, and then you'll be able to play that video, talk with it. It will automatically change your slides where you'll have to do nothing. You just have to be timed on your the seconds that you put to be spent on each slide, and then you're ready to go. So that's what I had to present to you briefly but quite efficiently, because these tools that you can do with PowerPoint are very useful for new businesses, companies as a whole, but just as personal presentation that you want to do for school or for any projects that you have. You can modify the templates. You have a template that you've done and you're really proud of it. You can just save it as a template, use Slide Master to do some modifications on each of your layouts, save it as a template, use it later. You can create a video with that without having to switch your slides by yourself, because your time that you know what to do and you prefer it to the slide to be changing automatically without having to do nothing. So PowerPoint is a very useful tool, a very useful program to do so. And that's what I had to show you in this little video. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you next time.